U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. If you know the four-digit extension of the party you are trying to reach, enter it now. Otherwise, choose from the following options. To reach the receptionist, press 0. For case status, filing deadline, or other case-specific information, press 1. For questions regarding electronic case filing, press 2. If your case originated in Louisiana, Mississippi, tax court, or agency, press 1. If your case originated in southern or eastern Texas, press 2. If your case originated in northern or western Texas, press 3. If you're calling about a death penalty case, press 4. Press 9 to repeat this menu or hold. Wait while I transfer your call. Good afternoon. This is the clerk's office. How can I help you?
Yes, hi. This is the clerk, and this is nobody impersonating the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. Is that correct?
You said something about impersonating? I'm not sure what you're stating, but this is the Fifth Circuit clerk's office. How can I help you?
Yes, hi. My case number is 24-30782.
Yes, sir.
And I was wondering why it hasn't shown up on the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals website when I was assured earlier this week that it would appear on Monday. And it has not appeared on Monday, it has not appeared on Tuesday, it has not appeared on Wednesday, and now it's almost Friday. It's Thursday, just 8 minutes before closing. So I'm wondering, can you please explain why my writ of mandamus has not appeared on public record, even though you guys have now had it for almost a month now?
So the writ of mandamus is on public record, but the public record is not just at the Fifth Circuit's website. You have to actually access the public docket, which is available at pacer.gov.
Well, I understand Pacer, except as my claim has articulated, I don't have money to afford Pacer right now. So, unfortunately, because I'm being held as a slave against my will, I can't access Pacer. So, can you please tell me what date the court officially filed the writ of mandamus and when the court is supposed to rule on an emergency motion?
Let me transfer you to your docketing clerk. One moment. The case manager for your case is Christy Combo. I'm transferring you to her line now. One moment. Sorry, Christina Rochelle is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
My name is Mickey Kotevsky. Please give me a call back at 847-380-0400. The number again, 847-380-0400. This is in regards to case number 30782, in which I filed a specific emergency motion, and I have not been made aware of any updates on the case because someone is obstructing justice and violating RICO, and either your office or someone impersonating the Fifth Circuit's Court of Appeal is doing that. Give me a call back. Thank you. And we're going to call them right back because they pulled that shit last time.
You know the four-digit extension of the party you are trying to reach. Wait while I transfer your call.
This is called obstruction of justice. This is obstruction. This is obstruction. This is obstruction. This is obstruction. Fucking KGB. Fuck you. FSB. Fuck you. GRU. Fuck you. Indian Intelligence. Fuck you. CIA. Fuck you. MSS. Fuck you. Yes, hi. My name is Mickey Katowski. I'm calling in regards to my case number 24-30782.
I'm sorry, say that again, 24?
30782.
30782. Okay, let me pull that up. Okay, so I have the case up. How can I help you?
Okay. When is the court going to hear my case?
Let's see. Well, the court doesn't actually hear the case, but it has been submitted to the court.
So, in your submission file to whatever judges are going to hear it, it says an emergency. Is that correct? Because I specifically put on my writ of mandamus that it was an emergency because I am a slave being held against my will So I specifically said it's an emergency. Have you guys told the judges the same thing, that it's an emergency?
Okay, well, what I can do is I can transfer you to that team, and you can discuss that with them.
Well, is it there on your file in front of you? So on your computer screen, right in front of you, as you have the case pulled up, does it stipulate anywhere that it's an emergency?
I do not see that it was filed as an emergency now.
Is there a reason why it was not filed as an emergency, even though it specifically says
Sir,
it's an emergency?
Sir, I don't know. I don't know. I'm simply answering the phone and looking at your case. I can transfer you to the team who handles this case, and you can discuss with them how it was opened.
Every time you guys do this, it always gets routed to a voicemail, and I never get a call back, and then deadlines pass. So who is the specific supervisor? Who is the lead supervisor of the entire office?
Okay, so you want to speak to the supervisor?
Yeah.
Okay, I will transfer you.
Hi, this is Peter Connors. I am unable to take your call at this time. Please leave your name and number, and I'll call you back shortly. Thanks, and have a great day.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, Peter Connors. My name is Mickey Gutevsky. I am calling in regards to 24-30782. That case number again, 24-30782. I specifically filed it as an emergency motion. It clearly articulates that it needs to be decided within a week of whenever I filed it, and that was now more than almost a month ago. I believe this is necessarily obstructing justice and impeding the due course of justice, because the clerk informed me that it was not filed as an emergency motion when I clearly said that it's an emergency motion. I am a slave being held against my will for unknown reasons, in which the court continues to ignore and impede the due administration of law. I'm being held as a slave against my will. It's an emergency motion. I need you to call me back as the supervisor of the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals Clerk's Office and change the fact that it's an emergency motion, and for it to be an emergency motion in your filing system. I do not have any more time to wait. I do not have any money to litigate this issue. It is an emergency. As I clearly articulated, file an emergency, please, as soon as possible. If you have a problem with this, give me a call back at 847-380-0400. My email is also included, and I believe that some intelligence agencies are also fucking with me and tampering with my electronics. So if you send an email and if I don't respond, that's because the CIA or FSB or MSS is obstructing justice in addition to Indian intelligence. We have a huge issue. This needs to be filed immediately because I am a slave being held against my will. It's an emergency. 847-380-0400. That number again, 847-380-0400. Thank you.